Study IELTS with me. Today, I want to study the different IELTS band descriptors. I'm studying the Practical IELTS Strategies 4 by Andrew Guilfoyle. So we have 9 different bands in IELTS. These bands are basically just your scores. Different countries will require different band scores. So you have to keep an eye out on what score does your target country require of you depending on your profession. Let's study the different bands and what do they mean. Band 1 means non-user. Essentially has no ability to use the language beyond possibly a few isolated words. Band 2 means intermittent user. No real communication is possible except for the most basic information using isolated words or short formulae in familiar situations and to meet immediate needs. Has great difficulty understanding spoken and written English. Band 3 means extremely limited user. Conveys and understands only general meaning in very familiar situations. Frequent breakdowns in communication occur. Band 4 means limited user. Basic competence is limited to familiar situations. Has frequent problems in understanding and expression. Is not able to use complex language. Band 5 means modest user. Has partial command of the language, coping with overall meaning in most situations, though is likely to make many mistakes. Should be able to handle basic communication in known field. Now we have band 6, which means competent user. Has generally effective command of the language despite some inaccuracies, inappropriacies, and misunderstandings. Can use and understand fairly complex language, particularly in familiar situations. Band 7. I've heard that Australia will require at least Band 7 in IELTS. I'm not 100% sure about that. I will do some research and update you guys. Band 7 means good user. Has operational command of the language, though with occasional inaccuracies, inappropriacies, and misunderstandings in some situations. Generally handles complex language well and understands detailed reasoning. Band 8, very good user. Has fully operational command of the language with only occasional unsystematic inaccuracies and inappropriacies. Misunderstandings may occur in unfamiliar situations. Handles complex detailed argumentation well. Band 9, expert user. Has fully operational command of the language, appropriate, accurate, and fluent with complete understanding. If you've been following along because of my caregiving journey and you're also reviewing for the IELTS exam, I will do some research about what the minimum bandwidth or what the minimum bands are required in IELTS in every country that requires IELTS. As a caregiver, what is your goal country?